Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years.
Hi everyone, Sue here from 1A Auto, and today on our 03 Volvo V70, I'm going to show you how to replace your battery and what kind of battery to get. If you need any parts for your car, click on the link below and head on over to 1aauto.com. If you don't already know, the battery is located in the trunk on this 03 Volvo V70. So you've got a hatch back here. I'm just going to raise that up. This has a self-locker so you can push it and it actually stays up. You have a compartment box with the two tabs, twist them on both sides, and you lift this tray right up. And now it reveals the battery and also the spare tire. So your battery is located right here. It has two hold down nuts. These are a 13mm socket. So I'm going to remove these. And now you've got, there is another one back here, but it's missing on our car. So if yours has it, there should be a bolt right here. Once you remove that bolt, then you'll be free to move this bracket out. Just place that aside. Now we've got this cover. So I'm going to lift the cover up. And there we have the battery exposed. We have the negative cable, we have the positive cable, and then we have the vent hose. This particular model has a vent hose on it, and then here is the hold down bolt. First thing I'm going to do is remove the hold down bolt, and that is a 12mm socket. Nice thing about it being in the trunk is nothing's rotted. Lift that up. You can now remove the bracket, just place it aside. At this point, I'm just going to grab the battery and slide it a little bit closer to me. So now I can make sure I get to that positive cable without touching anything. I'm going to disconnect the negative first, always first and last to go on. Negative first to come off, 10mm socket. Just loosen up that tightening nut. You'll see that the terminal comes right off. While we're here, we're just going to disconnect the vent. That's just a elbow that pops right out of the vent hole. Now I can move on to the 10mm on the battery side. Disconnect this terminal. Get that out of the way. Now the big batteries like this will come with a handle usually. So here we have the battery we took out and the battery that we're going to install. I want to show you the differences in them. I have it facing this way only because I want you to be able to read the tag. It does spin around, so the negative goes over here and the positive goes over there. This is a larger battery, obviously you can see the size, and this Volvo has an option for that. The hold down bracket has an extension to it. This has a lot more cold cranking amps. It's 900 cold cranking amps compared to 730 cold cranking amps. And that's what CCA stands for, cold cranking amps. So that means cold car, hasn't started at all that day. That should be the power allowed. You have that much extra voltage in this one than this one. 730 is a lot of cranking amps. It's a great battery. But we had this option, so we're going to go with it to show you that you can upgrade your battery. First thing I do before I install the battery is I like to clean the terminals with the freedom of having the space. So I just take my battery terminal brush and install it. Just give it a quick run around. There's no corrosion on these terminals because it's been in a trunk. But I like to take a rough brush to it so that you can have a new surface on the terminal end. Do both of them, positive and negative. Now I'm going to do the battery posts on the battery before I install it. So remove the protective covers. Just put your terminal cleaner down and it will scrape the lead and give it a good rough surface. I'm going to replace that before I install it. Now I'll take the negative protective cover off and clean up that terminal. I'm going to replace it just to install it so nothing touches. So the battery is going to come in and guide and clip underneath here. There's a tail piece on the side of the battery that goes underneath that side to stop it from moving. Before I install it, I want you to see the vent. It comes with a new vent for the side. It also comes with a plug, so if your battery does not come with a vent, you can put the plug in, or it comes with a new elbow. So this one does have a vent, so I'm going to utilize that, and I'm going to put it in the old battery, so when I transport it for the core, I don't get any battery acid leaking out. So this battery comes with some nice handles. Nice. Put the handles down, get them out of the way. Positive goes on first. Take that cover off. Make sure that terminal end goes down. I like to bottom it out. I'm just going to take a flathead screwdriver and spread that terminal open. Trying to give it the best contact as possible and see how that terminal now is coming level with that post. That's what I want. I'm going to tighten that up. And I'm going to tighten this cable up. Now I'm free to move it back into the mount. I'm going to hook my negative terminal on now. I'm going to do the same on this side. I don't like the post sticking up. I want it flush. I'm going to spread that terminal a little bit. Bring that cable down. That is the perfect contact. Now we're going to put the mount down. As you can see how it goes, this part goes against the tab down there. Line it up to the mounting. And we can stop the bolt. Make sure that's tight because you don't want that battery to flop around. Now we have our vent end. Replace that, put it right in there. Make sure it's snug all the way up. I'm going to take these covers and I'm going to put them on my core so nothing happens to anyone in transit. Before I put the hold down on and the lid, I'm going to pop and pull out the date that I installed this. So we're looking at December, right here. And you pop out the 8 for 18. That just helps you and it helps service people in the future. Now we're safe to put our cover on. We put the steel bracket. There is a guide clip in here that this piece goes in. It's a little plastic clip. And it goes down on the 2 studs. And don't forget that bolt if you have it. Now it's on the front. Now you grab that tray. I put the lock clips down. Turn them both down. Close the lid. You're ready to go.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at oneauto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.